Let's take a look how to complete online registration in PowerSchool. Go to the Find It Fast menu on our district website. Select Parent PowerSchool Portal from the menu options. You will be taken to the PowerSchool login screen where you will enter your username and password. Once you log in, you will notice that the children associated with your account are listed in the top left corner in the blue menu line. You will need to complete all the online registration forms for each student. Once you have selected a student, scroll down in the left-hand menu and click on Forms. The registration forms dashboard will open up, showing you forms A through F to complete. There are 4 status indicators for forms A through D. First is not started. That means the form has not yet been accessed. Pending review. This means that there is information on the form once submitted that must be reviewed prior to approval. Rejected. This means there is an error with the information provided, something is incomplete or missing. You will receive a notification from PowerSchool that indicates which items need to be corrected. Finally, approved. This means your forms A through D are all set. There are 2 status indicators for forms E and F: not started and submitted. Submitted means the form is complete for these 2 forms. Click on Form A. For returning students, make sure No is selected. Review the information at the top. In the Communications Preferences section, enter the parent and student's primary language for school and district communications. If your child is in grades 8 through 12, please consider selecting Yes for the Student Square Communications. This will open up a field for you to enter your child's cell phone number. Your student's phone number will be used by our staff to communicate with students through the Parent Square and Student Square platform. This includes classroom teachers, athletic coaches, and activities sponsors. If you are new to the district, click Yes. Review the information and answer required questions. Then scroll down to upload your child's birth certificate. Complete the Communications Preferences information. Then review the Student Services information. Next is the Home Language Survey section. Here you will upload a copy of the Home Language Survey. Click the Home Language Survey link to access the folder with forms in various languages. Select the applicable home language form for your family, complete it, and upload it back into the PowerSchool form. Review the School Medicaid Information section, and then select your option for permission. Enter your name and the current date, then click Submit. Form B is the Contact Management form. Scroll down to review the parent and guardian information. Review this information carefully. Make sure that the label for this individual is accurate and present, and that the permissions are set as appropriate. If this needs to be edited, please click the pencil, and here is where you can add the relationship type, make any changes to the address, phone number, and email, as well as the permissions. Please carefully review the permissions, and please note that custody means that the parent or guardian has legal custody of the student. At the bottom, you will see the option to apply this contact to other students associated with your profile. Please make sure you have at least 1 additional contact for each student that you are enrolling. Click the Add button to add another contact and complete the information in the pop-up. A person must be listed as an emergency contact to pick up a student from school. Please note that Form B can only be submitted one time. If you need to make changes or updates, please contact the registration team. Form C is a residency form. Check that the mailing address is accurate. If there is a parent or guardian at another address, please enter that information in the duplicate mailing address section. Next is the residency information. Please answer the housing information question, then proceed to the proof of residency. Click the link for detailed information about our residency requirements. The majority of students will need to submit residency paperwork each year. Carefully review the options and select the option that applies to your family. If you are required to submit residency documents, fields will open up upon selection of your type of residency. Photos of required documents are accepted. Form D is the health information form. Complete the medical history information. If your child takes medication during the school day, please complete the school medication authorization form and send it to the school nurse. All new students must submit a current school physical prior to the first day of attendance. Returning students in grades kindergarten, 6th grade, and 9th grade must also submit a current school physical by October 1st. If you click Yes, fields will open for you to upload the required documents. If you need more information about health requirements, click the Required Medical Forms link. Please be sure to complete, sign, and date the health history section. This must be completed for the physical to be accepted. If your child is in grades 6 through 12 and plans to participate in sports, you can submit the sports physical in the section shown here. Form E is the transportation form. Elementary families select Lisle Elementary School, then scroll down to choose your morning and afternoon transportation. If your child rides the bus, please select the bus number and then select the bus stop from the drop-down menu. For junior high and high school students, you will make one selection for the type of transportation. For all schools, you will see a link to the bus routes and stops. Click this link to be able to select the stop that is best for your family. To easily find the bus stop that is closest to your home, you can search the document by pressing Ctrl or Command F, then entering your street name in the search field. Once you find your street, identify the bus number and the bus stop, then navigate back to PowerSchool and enter the information in Form E. Form F includes permissions. Please review each item carefully and select your preference. At the bottom, please sign and date, then click Submit to complete registration.